New Zealand was created with the strange splendor of a movie set by Mother Nature. Few places have so many breathtaking natural treasures crammed into such a tiny space. Some of the delights tourists can enjoy and discover are snow-capped peaks, dazzling coves, coastal glaciers, rainforests, fjords, and fish-filled rivers. New Zealand is a unique country in Oceania. So in today's video, we are going to explore the top 10 most beautiful places to visit on this magnificent land. Number 10. The Bay of Islands. The Bay of Islands is one of New Zealand's greatest fishing, sailing, and other water sports destinations. It takes around 3 hours to drive from Auckland to the Bay of Islands. Between Cape Brett and the Purerua Peninsula, this beautiful area is made up of 144 islands. In the Bay of Islands, what can you do? Getting on or in the water is a must. With Paihia Dive's intro to diving course, you may try scuba diving for the first time. You'll be transported out into the bay to see a whole other underwater environment. On a Fuller's Great Sights hole in the Rock Dolphin Cruise in the Bay of Islands, you can get up and personal with the aquatic creatures. This trip will encounter both whales and dolphins on a good day. The trip will take you to the Hole in the Rock, one of the most recognized views in the Bay of Islands. When the tide is correct, you may sail through this unusual hole in a rock formation. Number 9. Milford Sound. Milford was dubbed the 8th wonder of the world by Rudyard Kipling. It's easy to understand why if you visit this part of New Zealand. The terrain around Milford Sound, formed by glaciers during the Ice Age, still retains traces of its formation in the shape of epic scenery. Cliffs rise from fjords capped by mountains and waterfalls. Milford Sound is best viewed from a boat. Visit the fjord on a sightseeing boat to observe waterfalls and animals like dolphins and penguins. On a kayaking excursion, you may also explore the waters on your own. After you've had your fill of the water on the surface, head underneath to the Milford Discovery Center, an underwater observatory. Visitors may travel more than 30 feet deep while remaining dry and obtain 360 degrees of the undersea environment at New Zealand's only floating underwater observatory. Number 8. Queenstown. Queenstown is New Zealand's adventure capital and one of the country's top international visitor attractions. Nestled between the shores of sparkling Lake Wakatipu and the snowy peaks of the Remarkables, bungee jumping, jet boating, whitewater rafting, paragliding, rock climbing, mountain biking, and downhill skiing are just a few of the adrenaline-pumping activities available. And tourists can also take use of the great network of hiking trails to explore the magnificent alpine environment. Queenstown has all of the creature pleasure, including first-class hotels, spas, restaurants, galleries, and shopping, in addition to adventure sports. It's also a fantastic starting point for tours to central Otago, where visitors can view gold mining villages and Middle-earth landscapes from the iconic Lord of the Rings films. Number 7. Lake Taupo and Tongariro National Park. Tongariro National Park is located in the heart of the North Island, just a few kilometers from Lake Taupo, New Zealand's largest lake. The volcanic peaks of Tongariro, Nauru, and part of Ruapehu were donated to the people of New Zealand by Maori chief Te Huehue Tukino IV in 1887 in order to preserve this holy territory owing to its outstanding volcanic characteristics and importance to Maori culture. Tongariro National Park is one of the world's oldest national parks, including towering volcanoes, turquoise lakes, dry plateaus, alpine meadows, and hot springs. The Tongariro Alpine Crossing, one of the country's most popular day hikes, is a feature of the park. Camping, walking, and hiking on the park's various trails and visiting the park's informative visitor center are all fun things to do here. Number 6. Rotorua. Rotorua is one of the world's most active geothermal areas, located on the turbulent Pacific Ring of Fire. This is a place where the Earth expresses itself. The forces that created most of New Zealand's spectacular terrain may be seen in the boiling mud, pools, hissing geysers, volcanic craters, and steaming thermal springs. Visitors may take a walking tour of these geothermal wonders and bathe in heated mineral springs while learning about the region's rich Maori history and culture at a range of intriguing sites. Adventure seekers will have enough to do as well. Some of the activities available include skydiving, lugging, and mountain biking. Rotorua is also known for its trout fishing, and it is the getaway to Mount Ruapehu's ski slopes. Waiotapu, a nearby tourist site with multicolored hot springs, including the famed Champagne Pool and Lady Knox Geyser, is also a popular tourist destination. Number 5. Fox and Franz Josef Glaciers. The Franz Josef and Fox Glaciers, which are among the world's most accessible glaciers, are the primary tourist attractions in the magnificent Westland Tai Potini National Park. Both of these ice rivers run from the southern Alps' highest peaks to near sea level, where visitors may easily explore them on foot because of the mild coastal environment. A number of intriguing hot springs, as well as a twisted frozen landscape of ice caves and pinnacles at the foot of the glaciers, are accessible via guided walks. Seaplanes and helicopters fly guests to the top of these massive tongues of ice for a bird's eye view. Number 4. The Abel Tasman National Park. One of New Zealand's great walks is the Abel Tasman Coast Track in Abel Tasman National Park. From Marahau to Separation Point, this magnificent 51-kilometer trek winds through dazzling Tasman Bay in one of the sunniest parts of the South Island. Along the route, tourists may swim or kayak in hidden coves, take excursions to see fur seals, dolphins, penguins, and a variety of birds, stroll through cool woods, and take in panoramic views from rocky coastal cliffs. Photographers will like the numerous weathered rock formations, including Split Apple Rock, a massive granite boulder that has been split in half. The trek takes 3 days, and lodging options include campsites, primitive huts, and opulent private lodges. Sea kayaking is another popular method to explore this stunning coastline. Number 3. Napier. Napier is the sunny Hawke's Bay area. It's known for its gourmet cuisine and Art Deco architecture. After a devastating earthquake in 1931, the town was rebuilt in the Spanish Mission and Art Deco styles for which Miami Beach is known. Taking a self-guided tour of these structures, some of which are decorated with Maori themes, or spending time at Napier Beach are also pleasant things to do for tourists today. The town's well-known Maori mythology statue, Pania of the Reef, can also be seen along the Marine Parade seaside promenade. Foodies will like Napier as well. The town hosts notable farmers markets and gourmet restaurants that specialize in using fresh regional food. Hiking paths and the Cape Kidnappers Gannett Colony are just a few of the nearby attractions. Number 2. The Coromandel Peninsula. The rocky Coromandel Peninsula, just over the Hauraki Gulf from Auckland, looks a world away from the city's rush and bustle. A spine of craggy mountains covered in natural forest runs the length of the peninsula, providing great hiking and birding possibilities. Relaxing on the golden beaches, sea kayaking around the outlying islands, sea diving, and visiting the various galleries and art studios are just activities to do for tourists. A swim in the bubbling hot springs at Hot Water Beach is a fantastic way to unwind after a long day of touring. Number 1. Auckland. Auckland, the metropolis of sails, is New Zealand's biggest city and the world's most populated Polynesian city with 2 beautiful ports. The city is surrounded by beaches with blonde and black sand, rainforest hiking paths, scenic coves, islands, and volcanoes, making it an ideal base for day trips and outdoor experiences. Visitors may zoom up the 328-meter Sky Tower for amazing views of the city and surroundings to enjoy Auckland's beautiful position. Other exciting things to do in Auckland include dining at top restaurants, experiencing the city's lively art scene, and visiting the city's newly renovated waterfront zone, which is packed with stores and restaurants. New Zealand is a place that has almost all the beautiful features this planet has to offer in one place. Give a like to this video. Let us know in the comments which place you found the most interesting. Press the subscribe button if you're not subscribed yet, and stay tuned for our next video by notifying. Until then, take care.